Good morning, my fellow patriots, sons and daughters of liberty, knights of freedom. Welcome to another segment of walking on the Ryerson Station State Park Warpath. And after today's great 10-mile march for patriotism, freedom, liberty, justice, honor, I'm going to be at 8,033 miles in 5 years of walking for the troops and patriotism. I guess I'm going to have to say 5.5 years soon, because I started walking in August of 2006, so it's almost half a year pretty soon. So, but anyways, 5 years, 8,000 miles. That's a hell of a achievement. I'm walking with flag 17 and the Irish flag, of course, on my back. 27th pair of boots. And this Johnny Appleseed, this Yankee Doodle Dandy, will keep walking as long as there isn't a law against us for walking. I'm sure they're going to pass a law here in the police state of America about to stop people from walking, just to stop people like me. But anyways, the title of this video, as always when you find my videos, it's basically an introduction to the blog on my website. So at the bottom of every video, the link to my website and the blog that the video is about is there. So when you go to just click on the link, voila, there it is. But anyways, as always, Alex Jones inspired this video, and there's a new movie out called A Noble Lie, and basically we've been living a lie for over 100 years, even longer. Like, just go to my website, and if you're like new to, if this is like shocking news to you that we've been living a lie for since the French Revolution, or even it's always been mirrors and shadows and mirrors, or however you want to call it. But anyways, history will look back at the Oklahoma City bombing as a key battle in this unusual civil war here in America. That's the name of the title of the blog. And like I said, it was inspired by a video. I gotta show you this. I love this this beauty of this nature spot right here, looking down on the creek, and it's just all the war paths. I call them the war paths because I'm walking for the troops and patriotism and everything they fight for while they're overseas fighting for our freedoms in distant lands. I'm fighting for freedom here on the home front with my feet, and of course my voice. The freedom of speech is the most powerful weapon we have. Our founding fathers knew that. That's why it's, you know, the First Amendment, and it's under attack. As I told you all year in my videos, this was coming where we're at right now. But like I said, history will look back at the Oklahoma City bombing, because I knew back then. I explained in the blog about how I was involved in what I called the herbal revolution, because I found out that the FDA, the same government, has been taking away our freedoms in the health food stores too. Because my mom, that's her business. It's the family business. Hey, for all my life she's had the herb stores, and I was in shock when I found out that all the herbs that cure cancer were strategically attacked and taken away from the herb stores. I'm like, well, that doesn't make any sense. And here these herbs are like more than just cancer. They help more than just cancer. They helped everything. They're like super herbs. Comfrey, chaparral, look them up, man. And when she got Paul Diarco in from South America, they wouldn't allow it on the shelves for a long time. So she wasn't allowed to even sell it. Then finally they were allowed to sell it. And in South America, as soon as someone gets cancer, they give Paul Diarco to that patient. But that's another story. Oklahoma City, everybody, like I said, I was fighting I was happy while I was behind. I was sending like big boxes full of empty herb bottles to traders in Washington, like Henry Waxman, and I can just go down the list. They're all still there because they're all big freaking tyrants. It's a shame. The people in Washington D.C. have been in power longer than kings and queens in ancient history. These people need to be out of there, gone. There's a gang of 535 in there, and there's a million of us. We could easily kick their asses out. We wouldn't even stop. Just storm the castle, drag them out, kick them in the ass, say goodbye, hit the road. We're running this country now. That's all it would take. There's only 535 of them, and those guys guarding them would walk in with us. This is bullshit. They're not going to start World War III. They're not going to do it, my friends. And there's people on the inside who are working, patriots on the inside we don't even know about, who are doing everything they can to stop these bastards in power. And I'm so happy that I have that news on my website. But I'm not going to talk about that right now because I have some sources just to let you know that there is light at the end of the tunnel. Like we always, like I said in a blog today, I said, now I know what the people in the Wild West felt like when they opened for the cavalry horn, the bugle, the cavalry bugle, the sound, and here comes the cavalry over the hill to save the day. That's what we're all waiting for. But until then, we are the resistance. Stand up, fight while we had the freedom of speech. Pass my videos to your friends. Pass my website to your friends. Tell them my hard story and my hard work for walking all these miles will inspire people to listen, because I know it's hard to get people to listen to the truth. But yeah, Oklahoma City, they strategically blew up Oklahoma City. It's in this movie that they're doing, The Noble Lie. So yeah, like I said, I could just keep rambling on about this, but like I said, history will look back at Oklahoma City because we are living an unusual civil war. Our government has been against the population for a very long time, and it's time now that we find ourselves in the new age of enlightenment. The last time there was an age of enlightenment was, yes, you guessed it, the first revolution. This is the new age of enlightenment, my friends, and we are awake. We are the resistance. Stand, be brave, be strong, stand tall, walk proud, and most of all, talk loud, because that is our most powerful weapon. And for freedom's sake, form a militia. We are the Minutemen of 2012. That's my new motto this year, my friends. The year 2012, the year of the Minuteman. We're ready at a minute.